Aunt Sue turned to me. She was always calm and direct, never needing to shout to make a point. Michael, I'm sure Sally told you the smoking is not allowed. I nodded. So you have both been deliberately disobedient. In a minute, I shall go upstairs and I shall give Sally a good smacked bottom, and I think that you should have the same punishment. I was absolutely numb with shock, firstly at the thought that my lovely cousin was going to be spanked, and then at the idea that I would be getting the same. Aunt Sue told me to go to my room and wait for her. I just sat on my bed, stomach churning, and hands shaking. I heard my aunt go into Sally's room next door. There was a murmur of voices for a minute or two, then a pause, and then smack. Then again. Smack, smack, smack. I could clearly hear the sound of my cousin getting her punishment, and by the sound of the slapping, it was obviously a hard spanking. It seemed to go on for ages, but Sally made very little sound as far as I could hear. At last it stopped, and I heard the door close. My aunt came into my room. She was rather flushed and breathing heavily, but I had no doubt that she was quite able to deal with me as effectively as she had her daughter. She said, "Michael, I'm very disappointed in you for encouraging Sally to misbehave in this way. If it wasn't for you, she wouldn't have done wrong and had to be punished. Are you willing to accept the same punishment?" It was hard to speak, but I managed to say yes, and that I was sorry. "Good," Aunt Sue said. There was no question of disobeying her instructions. My aunt went to the bed and put the two pillows on top of each other at the edge of the bed. "Lie face down there." I did. "You are to keep still while I punish you. Any attempt to get up will earn you a longer spanking." There was a slight pause, then she began to smack hard. I was surprised how much more it hurt compared to my mother's spankings, probably because Aunt Sue was a keen tennis player. Smack, 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 smack. It seemed to go on forever, and left me sobbing into the bedclothes. Finally, it was over. I had to stay in my room for the rest of the day, and I certainly behaved better afterward.